Very good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Neha Dubey. Today, I am going to discuss one of the very important topic of a managerial economics, that is theory of firm. Today, we will discuss the part one of this. First of all, we all need to know what is a firm. A firm is a business organization that brings together and coordinates the factor of a production for the purpose of supplying goods and services. And what is the goal of the firm? Each and every firm mostly have the goal of a maximization of a profit. Right? So here the two theories are popularly known for the theory of firm. First, the traditional theory of the firm. The traditional theory of the firm is based on a classical economics and the work of early economists such as David Ricardo and Leon Walras. The basic assumptions of a traditional theory of a firm are profit maximization, information symmetry, marginal analysis, firm act as one unit, rational choice theory. One by one, we will discuss all such assumptions. Firm seeks to maximize profit. Every firm have, and most of the firm we can say have the goal, that is the maximization of a profits. Information symmetry, the owners and the workers of the firm have access to good information which enables them to maximize profits. Now the firm act as a homogeneous unit. What is homogeneous unit? Where the same kind of a product are produced. With so the firm act as an homogeneous unit with owners wishing to maximize profit, and these aims being achieved by the managers and the workers. To maximization of the profit, a firm makes use of a marginal analysis. What is marginal analysis? In which we find it out the what is the marginal cost and the marginal revenue, that I already discussed in a previous lecture, so you will go and search that. In a particular, profit maximization occurs at an output where the marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost. Marginal revenue is just a revenue earned by a firm by selling additional unit, and marginal cost, the cost incurred by the firm by producing one additional unit. Fine. Now, firms and the managers are rational. Nowadays, the firm and the managers, or the we can say the consumer and the people, are very rational. They are taking the decisions on the rational or a intelligently basis, with their rational objectives being to be maximize profit. Here are the graphical representation of the same thing. That is the where I've already told you that the marginal cost and the marginal revenue are equal. So we can say that where the profit maximization can be possible, there the marginal cost and marginal revenue are intersecting at a particular point. So here the point is the unit 5. When the firm is producing the 5 unit and the same level of the price 5, so that is the equilibrium point, or we can say here the profit maximization is possible. Or in other terms, or in by looking the second paragraph, the curve has been find it out here. That is the initially the marginal revenue is increasing with the production increasing in compared to the marginal cost, and after the highest point the unit 5 is producing, that is the maximization of profit, and after that level the marginal revenue is decreasing with the increasing in the marginal cost. So this is all about it. And this is a model to show that a firm will maximize profits by setting the output at a 5 and setting price where the MR is equal to MC, and that is the $5. While the traditional theory of the firm provides a starting point for investigating the behavior of a firm, and the traditional theory of the firm is increasingly questioned by the modern economists. So the all such things or the assumptions which is given by the traditional economists, it has a certain loopholes. The further modern economists find it out. So there are the certain criticism, like the first one is the firms are not a homogeneous unit. It is not like that. Uh, as the modern economists find it out, the firm is not a homogeneous unit where the multiple task has been done, and the multiple things or the variety of work has been done, so we cannot say that the firms are always a homogeneous unit. Owners may want the profit maximization, but the managers and the workers may have the different objectives. Definitely, it is possible. Other objectives to the profit maximization. The profit maximization is not the only goal of a firm. It could include the maximizing the sales, the maximizing the market share, the social responsibility, and the cooperative which seeks to improve the welfare of all society. It may be possible. Now, the marginal approach to a firm is not replicated in the real world. Businessmen do not have the time or the ability to work out the marginal cost and the marginal revenue. Means by additional unit, the person has to find it out the marginal cost and the marginal revenue, and on that basis the profit calculation has been done. So it is not easily possible, and they tend to use a rough rule of thumb such as the average cost and the profit margin. Prices may also be sticky even if the marginal cost and the marginal revenue are changes. Imperfect informations. Firms have a imperfect information about the prices, cost and the competitors. Also, the workers are not like a typical factor of a production. They may have become demotivated or discouraged if the work appears boring or lacking in interest, and this can affect the objectives of firm. So here the imperfect information, we can say that there is a lacking of information, and it is maybe the cause of the miscommunications, or the requirement of the workers and the other persons are varied with their objectives. So if this will be happen, so the boringness, or we can say the lacking of interest has been arrived, and in that cases the objectives of the firm can be affected. Now the behavioral economics. The recent behavioral economics, Thalers and the Tversky state the importance of a human psychology in determining the behavior of firms, a much more complex set of circumstances than simple profit maximization. So ultimately, we can say here in the theory of firm, the certain assumptions has been taken like the homogeneous unit and the information symmetry, means the upper management and the lower management each and everyone have the same kind of informations. The ultimate goal of the firm is the profit maximization, and it all has been calculated on that basis. The marginal cost is equal to the marginal revenue, or on that assumptions the modern economists find certain loopholes, so it is not always possible. So they count it as a criticism, and they launch the for the new theory, and which we will discuss in a next lecture. So thank you for today. We will meet you in a next lecture with the next theory. Thank you till now.